Hi, thank you for joining us for this week's 2-Minute Tech Tip. The question we answer today is, what should I consider in using rubrics? Rhonda.
Thanks, Kelly. I like using rubrics primarily because it gives me a way to standardize the point distribution on an assignment. It helps me stay consistent in my grading from the very top of the roster all the way down to the bottom. It also is a very easy way of giving feedback to students so students can zero in those areas precisely what they need to work on. Tracy, you have some good points on how to make a rubric.
Thanks, Rhonda. Expanding on the way you can hone in on that distribution of points, I really like to take my assignments and break them down into 3 different big categories that helps me hone in on where I may need to give them more feedback to meet the outcomes. And the way I do this is I look at a big assignment, for example, the technology integrated lesson plan all my students have to do. And I break it down. First, I take off the grammar and usage, and I make a criterion row of that with my expectations for the highest proficiency, and then I just subtract off as I go down the row. And then I look at the skills. Do they have the skill that the assignment expected? In this case, do they understand how to actually write the mechanics of the lesson plan with the elements? And then the last criterion row that I add is on the content. So is the way that they're writing this lesson plan, does it reflect the type of thinking needed or that I expect for this? And that really helps me hone in on the different aspects of my assignment. Dan, I think you have some additional features with using rubrics that are helpful.
That's right. Well, in Canvas, it's very easy to realize all these benefits. It has a great, easy to learn rubric building tool. And once it is created, it's there for good. You can assign it to as many assignments as you need, copy it to as many courses as you need, and that's going to stick with you throughout the courses you are teaching on Canvas. Kelly?
Yes, and to build upon what Dan mentioned, with the different rubrics that you can use in your courses, if you use it with SpeedGrader, it really makes it efficient and easy for you to use if you have the rubric and click the View Rubric item. And then you can go line by line, like with Tracy, different skills she mentioned, that you can go line by line, put the different points in there, and it will total it for you. You can put your comments in there with what Rhonda mentioned, put all your feedback right in the rubric, in SpeedGrader, and the students can also see that. So thank you for joining today's 2-Minute Tech Tip, and we hope that was useful.